Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at the biggest building we've ever built, and we're gonna be now building the biggest mezzanine we've ever built using some of the biggest beams that we've ever used. So these are 46-foot Versalams. That's gonna be the biggest beam we're gonna use. We're building a mezzanine that my customer can store his golf carts on. Not his, but customers' storage units, whatever. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go inside. We have to locate and dig and pour new concrete piers to support this. And the reason we're doing this is because it allows my customer to get this second story mezzanine storage without first putting in a ton of concrete, which is not gonna get done this year, but we will get this done before the winter hits, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is establish our straight line. The nice thing is we built the building, we know the building is straight, so we'll just kind of go down the way, pull 18 feet. This is gonna be an 18-foot by 304-foot long mezzanine. And as you can see, I don't know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Let's take a walk over here. My mind is kind of blown, but this side's already basically filled up. So I don't know how many cars are in here, but the entire length of this building. So the goal is that when we're done, you can see he's got a double stacked set of cars here on this side. He'll be able to then double stack high on the second story of the mezzanine, a whole nother set of cars. So essentially it's going to double his storage capacity here.
There's about 75 to 100, give or take.
Total?
In here right now, I bet.
Is that your estimate, or you actually did a counting?
Probably closer to 100.
Dude, he's going to fit 240 on the racks.
Well, there's like some empty spots, and then some are doubled up, some are not.
I don't think Greg can count. There's more than 75 in here.
I'm guessing about 100.
Okay,
give or take.
You know what? You got 2 minutes. You just walk down there and count how many rows, and I'll get my 18.
No, well, if you fit three in per every 16, then there's 19 bays. I took off a bay. I went 18 bays, and I didn't count the double.
3 times 16 times, let's say 6, right?
6.
Yeah, because you got 3, and then there's 6 over there in your 19.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say 8, because he doesn't have every spot full.
Right.
So 19 times 8.
Because you got to take out the door as well.
What is 19 times 8, Greg?
19 times 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like,
it's a lot more than 75.
it's like 100 and...
Yeah, it's 152, whatever. Yeah. It don't matter. Let's get back to work. There you go, my guy. I'm gonna start walking. Seems like just yesterday we were doing this to lay this building out, you know?
Right.
Put a string.
Just set the stake and wrap the string.
And just hope it's...
And then fine tune it to where we're gonna go.
Well...
I mean, because we're just gonna go off the face here, so we can always double check it off the face. I don't know. Whatever you want, dog.
Well, I can tell you one thing. This won't be as consistent. I know that.
I think so.
Let's go one more. Come on. We can do it, man.
Come on, but. Oh, you want to go a whole nother post?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We're going a whole nother post here, man. Let's go right on the ground there.
Brother, ooh.
18 feet, can barely see with the darkness here. Three feet, 2 feet. Oh, well, no problem, dude.
Holy cow.
No problem, man. We'll be able to hear a tune on that sucker get played.
Let's go another 8 feet. What's another 8 feet?
I think we probably could. All right, well, let's just check it before I drive this home. Okay, I need to go out just a hair. Okay, I think that's good enough to start there, big dog. I'm gonna drive it in some more. 7/8. And that's good enough. This is why, yeah, that's good. All right. We need that other piece of string to finish up. 8, 16, 24, 32, 44. Dude, we took this 210-foot string and turned it into 250 feet almost.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, most of that's probably just on extra string.
Yeah?
So we stretched it 8 foot, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. That was tight too. Okay. Well, all right. There's something going on there maybe, or yeah, 100%. That don't look right. 18 feet. So let's go check this. I mean, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm 3/4 of an inch off 18, brother.
Like short, long?
Short. Bro, that's, we had to have done something down there. This is 10 and a half.
What?
This is 17, 10 and a half.
What?
Yeah, my mark's right here, brother. That's not me. That's a steel layout mark. This is me right here. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's why we can't have nice things.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. You know what we're gonna lose? How are we gonna get this? How are we gonna get this string off now?
Easy. It's slip knot, so I'm gonna.
How do you want me to get this string off? I'll just pull the whole thing.
No. I got you. Give me some slack.
Whatever. That's too easy. That's not fun. Okay. Here. Just randomly check. Now we're cooking with kerosene. Okay, yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
It's crazy how you can't see anything from down there, but you can see everything from this side. Okay, where's that hundo? Is that 100-footer all the way down there?
Son of a gun.
Oh, man, we gotta walk all the way back down. So we're gonna be basically framing this in 15-foot bays. And that is because that's like the right dimension for my client to be able to get 3 cars inside of that bay. And because I'm hooking from my end of the building and my Versalams are actually a little bit bigger than 45, I'm actually gonna make sure, and that's what I want to think about real quick, I don't wanna use 15 foot as the center point. I want to extend this first bay to get it off the wall so he can actually utilize the first bay. And because we're 304 foot long, we do have an odd bay anyway. So I'm actually going to start at 15.9. That way he's got a full 15 foot inside this first bay. And then Greg, I'm going to have you just run my calculator, even though 15s are easy, just to make sure I don't mess up.
Plus.
Yep.
So is this 15 from the face of the post?
So we're hooked on, I'm going 15.9. That way the center of this post is 15 feet off of that. And actually, I think I might just go 16. Now that I think about it, I am gonna go 16 because we have 46 footers. This first bay can be just buried into that wall. It's gonna set on top of that anyway. And that way he has a clear in and out, and then everyone sequentially after that is 15. So let's get a 16-footer marked.
I'm just hitting the plus, yeah?
Yeah, not yet. 31.
Yep.
I'll call it out. Just, it's good to work on my math skills, you know? 46.
Wait.
Wait, what are you messing up already?
I hit plus 15, I just hit the...
No, you don't have to hit anything. You just had to equal. I already had it.
Oh, I hit the plus.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, hold on.
Well, it's easy. 61. 76.
Wait, what?
See, I just got to give Greg something to do, but I really clearly don't need this. 91. Are you catching up with me, buddy? 151.
No.
What? What? Yes, it is. You got me, though. Jeez, it feels like just yesterday we were doing this to lay this building out. I mean, it's been almost 4 months now. Five months? I don't know. But we got all of our lines on the ground. We got 20 holes to dig. I got to call in concrete, get that ready. And then we're going to set some permacolumn brackets in it, and then we'll be ready to build. So this should be pretty easy, but you know, this is important. This will determine how straight and good our building is, or our mezzanine, I should say.
I can't see anything.
Ready to dig some holes. We're gonna get a truck and trailer back here so we can put all the dirt, because we don't want that just getting spread in the gravel. We want to keep the gravel clean, so we're gonna put it in a dump trailer. See how that goes. And we're gonna keep saying probably it's so dark in here, and you guys won't see that because of my awesome camera, but it is kind of dark and hard to see in here. You're doing good, buddy. I bet he can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. There you go, straighten out. Straighten out, straighten out. There you go. There you go. Slow this way, Greg. Slow. Yeah, you're good. Maybe it's the first time Greg's backed up a truck. I don't know. He's doing pretty good though. Let's go ahead and keep coming. Yo, I love gravel. Oh man. Uh-oh. As high as I go.
Can you roll that?
I'm gonna roll, I just don't want to drop it. Oh man.
Roll it.
Awesome, all the holes I assumed and knew they were gonna dig pretty easily since we already dug, I don't know, 100 and however many holes here when we built the building. So it's good sandy soil, 15 foot apart, 18-inch holes. We're gonna get those, we got a ready mix truck coming, and then we'll set our Midwest permacolumn brackets next. Pretty easy morning, so I'm gonna get my lines set back up. We're gonna take lunch and wait for the concrete truck. Why are you going so close to that door? Mix looks good. Now, Greg, we want it to be flush with the gravel. And we'll just kick that other gravel out around our
low.
Huh?
The low gravel or?
No, we want it flush with this gravel here about.
I can't tell if I'm level, if I've like got a mound or anything.
Use your senses, man.
Here we go. That's a little hot right there.
Use the power of the force.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
He could speed this up if he wanted to, and I wouldn't be mad. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. 31. All right, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Best of luck to you, okay? I gotta walk back down there because my levels are all down there.
Yeah, I need.
Is it too wet yet? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's not too wet. This one right here is a little high. There's one down there that's a little bit low, but for the most part, they're pretty close. Listen, so we didn't do the sonotubes because when we're doing a building, we do sonotubes because it ensures that we are not gonna be short our columns. So when we cut these columns down up there in a building, I get them 2 foot extra, and we literally use all but the top like inches, right? Here, because of the height we're using, I knew I was gonna have extra. It saved us a ton of time, and this is all gonna get a concrete floor over it. This is all interior, and I wasn't worried about having a perfect bracket height. It didn't really matter because, like I said, saved my customer time. Our time is money. So now that we have these all set, we will let them cure, set up. We'll be back in a couple days, and we'll get these all marked up, and we'll continue with this mezzanine build. All right, so guys, we needed some dang lights in here. It's not the best, but we got the Milwaukee MX Fuel tower light that I've had, and then I just got the new portable tower light. It's a lot smaller. We're gonna start with getting our grade. So we got all the brackets done the other day. Now we're gonna get the laser set up. We're gonna get grade checked. We're gonna get grade marked on all these exterior columns and on the brackets, so we know where the elevation of this mezzanine is gonna be exactly. We're gonna have 7'4" to the bottom of our framing. That is because that is kind of the max height of these golf carts, or it actually gives him a little bit of wiggle room, but that's as low as we can go. And we want it low so that he can easily stack a second row on top. So let's get the laser set up and we'll get grade. So looks like about 4 9/16. 1 11/16. Oh, I better double check that. Yep, 1 11/16. Four and an eighth. Okay, so we went around and we've got the laser mark on all these columns. That is so that we can determine the height down to the pier. We're gonna actually laminate a board to the face of this column for two reasons. One, it's gonna make our job setting these monster LVL beams on the wall a lot easier because we'll be able to set them exactly where we want them and then put the beam on top of it. That way we don't have to hold it. Also, it's going to add a lot of strength because it will then be bearing the weight down to this cement pier that we already have here. And we're gonna laminate it. We're gonna screw the crap out of this. We've got a ton of huge GRK lags, and we're gonna fasten this thing really nicely, okay? So what we've got to do is we had to do the math. We know that to this point, we're at 55.5 to grade, which is the bottom of this 2x8 down here. So we know that if we come in here, set our board to this point, then the top of our floor, I've already done the math, is 3.5 feet higher, okay? But then I have to subtract 14 inches for my LVL so that I can determine the exact height of this ledger board that's gonna be supporting this weight. And then out here, it's a little bit easier. Out here, we're able to just take, we'll do the math. It's basically 7 foot 8 inches plus whatever the difference is from the laser on the bracket. So this one is 1 11/16, so I'm gonna do 7 foot 8 inch plus 1 inch 11/16. And this bracket and this post will then get cut a notch in it for this beam at 7/9 11/16. These things just kill these pencils. So 7/9 11/16. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna now go do that on all these guys now that I have my formula, and then we can start cutting some posts up. 7/11. 1/4. 7 foot 8 inch. 8 1.5. So originally, when my engineer did the takeoff on this, he had a 3-ply header going across this front that he wanted 1/2 inch through bolts every 6 inches, top and bottom, down the entire length of this 304 foot. That would have, if my math was correct, that was gonna be roughly 1,200 bolts. 1,200 holes to drill, 1,200 bolts to put in, 1,200 freaking bolts to tighten down, not to mention the cost of all the bolts and hardware. I was like, isn't there a better beam that we can just buy? Well, they did have a 5 1/4, which is basically just it's like a glued together 3-ply. So it was more money, but and it was a considerable amount of money, like thousands of dollars more to do this way. But time is money, and we don't have to do any bolting or nothing, and these are already ready to go. So I just want to get these measured just to double check it was exactly 5 1/4, 14. So let's make our post up. These lines get squared across. We are right here, so that's done. So these lines get squared across. This will be our...
And down each side, yeah?
And then down each side, yep. And then we've got a nice square that we can do a nice 5 1/4 up the face. You know what I'm saying?
Right this way.
Yeah, you don't go. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can't see nothing. Come on.
What's the light one?
Now you're just a beast, man. It's like playing bags, you know? I think that earns me a point.
Right there.
Good enough for the girls you run with?
Yeah.
That's all we're after. Okay. That mark down there is just where I'd like Greg to make sure his tape comes up higher than, because that is where the finished concrete floor is. So we're taping this all off, and then they will pour concrete against this. That's why we're trying to seal the wood off. You know, we're not in a floodplain. This is all above grade, proper drainage. So we're not worried about sitting water, and it's inside of a building with gutters. So we're gonna have very little moisture anyway, but obviously white wood will eventually rot. So that's why we're taping it off to protect it. It's kind of like a post protector, Greg.
Kind of. Better on that next one.
These are some nice, these are number, these are 1/4 inch RSS GRKs, man. And they, these boards aren't beautiful. Like you can see, they're a little bit warped and stuff. That's why these are perfect. Because it just brings everything into plane. Flattens everything out. These screws are awesome. And because this is gonna load bearing, or load right down to the column, we're also gonna lag the beam into the column up top. It'll be really nice. So we've got our columns that the LVL is gonna set on top of, and then we've got this, you know, this is right where my LVL is gonna be. There's no column here. So we're actually gonna have an LVL that's gonna sit here and support this LVL. So what I'm going to do is I've already gone and I've made my marks. This is the bottom of that LVL, and I'm gonna take some scrap lumber for now. I'm gonna fill this in down to my bracket like so. Okay, I'm gonna fill this in with solid material so I can set my LVL like this. It's gonna get put between the columns. Then I will fill another board down to this pier similar to what we're doing on the outside wall. What that allows me to do then is I'll have my LVL sitting like this, and then the other LVL that's coming across from the front is gonna rest right on top of that. And it's actually a really nice, strong way to do this because I'm not gonna have to sit in any hangers. I'm also only gonna be spanning 8 feet with a 14-inch deep LVL, so it's gonna be super strong. So unfortunately, I didn't have all my material on me, so we're just gonna go ahead and fill in some of this treated wood right now that I have from scraps, which I think is gonna be just perfect. Just using my square because I can't see my line from down here. I don't have a ladder. Boom. We are going to put some of these quarter inch RSSs in here also. Personally, I'd venture to say that just this laminated block, not going all the way down, would be more than sufficient to hold up this weight. But I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and do more just like the engineer told me to, because that's what I gotta do. 7, 7 1/4. All right, so that's what I'll cut that beam at, and Greg is continuing getting the rest of those boards done. And yeah, we're moving pretty good on this. This is going pretty well. I don't think this really does me anything, but
it gives you more surface to put screws in.
Well, that's, if you would have let me finish, but because these boards are kind of twisted, it gives me more to screw into. I hate you.
You're just a slower thinker than I am. Yeah, I can carry 2.
You can do 2, dude.
Yeah.
No big deal. You know what sucks about these? They're slippery.
Slippery.
You gotta be careful, you know? Whew. Okay, so on this beam here that's gonna go against the wall, I got a mark right here, and this is 7 1/4 of an inch. That is because our side columns are 7 1/4 inch deep, and this is gonna get buried into the wall. So this is gonna be my starting point for my layout, and these floor joists are going to be 16 inches on center. So from here, we're gonna go 16 center. Greg, they're 2 5/16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna mark, I really wish I had I wish I had a marker, but we're gonna make an X. so we
Yes,
know
Yes, yes.
what side we're gonna go on, okay? So I'm gonna mark back, I'm gonna make basically 1.125 back.
Yes.
I mean, I could be splitting hairs and go 1.532 or something like that, but we're just gonna do all the way down, and this is so we know where to put our eye joist when we set them up here. No hangers on this side. That's gonna save us a ton of time. Just so we got something already going. It's not that heavy.
I figure we probably just take it over and slide it up and.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, it's just kind of cumbersome to get in here with this long.
Man, this is a big girl.
Yeah, you just get yours up there and get it in.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, this got heavy.
Yeah, because I was doing a lot of work. Okay. Whoa! What are you doing?
I was pushing it up against this.
Rotate it.
I'm trying.
Dude, that sucker, I want to go left. Slide left. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Golly.
What the heck, man? Whew. I'm gonna use my back, not my legs.
I'll use your neck.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm up.
All right. Now we gotta go that way.
Well, okay.
There. She ain't going nowhere now. Okay. Oh, too far, buddy. Right there.
This is
Literally, you come here. Come here. Come here. Right.
Can we
right
put
here.
a temp screw in to
No, just,
pivot it?
no, just hold this right here. Your boy can lift it.
No, you can't.
I already did it. Ready?
Yep.
That's the clean, baby.
That about rolled off.
Ready? Are you all the way?
Yeah, I am actually. Chill like that.
It's good work, man. You make me proud.
The bottom will roll in. I just need a.
Okay. 2, 3. Good enough. Good Lord.
These are big girls.
Yeah. 1,000 pounds apiece.
1,000 pounds a piece? I could carry that.
Put it right on my toe.
I feel like it's gonna crack my toe. Hurry up. I don't want this coming under my foot.
Okay.
Are these sawhorses gonna make it?
Yeah.
Those sawhorses being tested.
Okay, now remember, Greg, this first bay is not 15 center on this column. Remember that? Didn't we go 16 center?
16 from outside, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be 15, 10 and a half center on this first one, then 15 subsequently. Right there. $30 foot. That'll be where we cut it. So I don't typically like to use top mount hangers because they put some extra thickness and variable right here at the top. So if you're doing like a residence or something and you're doing subfloor, you might get a little slight bump here. But in this instance, out here in the mezzanine, it's all about efficiency and effectiveness. And these are very effective. And we only have 3 screws or nails that we have to put in. So it's very efficient. And my thought is when I go put subfloor over this, I'll be able, with this monster beam, I'm able to fasten it down real nice here and you'll never really see that. Not that it matters, but you know, it's just something that I think about. Top mounts, they're nice. I just don't like using them usually. And I think it goes without saying, the alternative is face mount hangers, which basically don't have these on the top and they just mount right to the side. Takes a lot more fasteners though. So here I am going to use these, which are authorized substitutes for hanger nails. It's basically a structural screw. Golly.
Maybe quicker if we had the PPN.
Well, hey buddy, look at this.
What is that?
So this is the hanger that we would use if we were face mounting this up on that end. So this would go into the LVL and all these nails, every one of these holes would get filled with one of these versus setting it on top where you have just straight up load bearing. So, I mean, how many?
34.
34. And then you also, Greg, get to pound your 16s. Wow. How much do you think this cost?
Oh, that's probably like 120.
That might be a little stretch, but
is it?
I don't know. I'll have to look at my.
I was just guessing.
He's like, I'm gonna send it because that's how I gotta do it, and blah blah blah. I said, okay, you just do you, boo. I said, I'll
do me.
I'll do me.
You got a little scared, didn't you?
No. Yeah, push that in. You see the mark?
Yeah.
Okay, push it my way. Okay, hold that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that's pretty close. Mm-hmm. I like that. Let me hold tight. Let me read your bubble again. Dude, Greg, I'd put a floor on this sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, Greg.
What?
In the comments on our last mezzanine build, people were like, why don't you just use like 32-foot LVLs or longer LVLs so you don't have to like do single pieces? Well, I took that to heart, you know? I thought...
I think you kind of overdid it.
I thought, you know what? You're right. If people think that we're being lazy or not being smart by just using little 16 footers. Let's just go big, you know?
Yeah, you kind
I get a nail?
overboard. You went overboard, brother. Next time, let's just stick with 16s.
Nope. I'm gonna do 64s next time. You know, it might be a little late by the time you guys see this because it could already be sold out, but I was told that Martinez Tools is going to be releasing a batch of the red-headed stepchilds, which those of you that have been really following for a long time, do you remember the build where the red-headed stepchild was born? Greg, do you remember? Wait. If you guys know, put it down below in the comments, and maybe Greg will send you a congratulations. Anyway, what's cool, I think what I was trying to say, let me see your hammer there. Check out the difference. It's gonna be a little hard to see, but look at this finish on this beautiful red-headed stepchild. These are painted, powder coated, nice. Greg's is probably, let's see, that was 2018?
Yeah, 18.
2018, so this is an 8-year-old hammer. Like, look at that. The head was orange.
No.
No?
The head was black.
Really, you didn't have an orange head?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
Orange handle.
Okay, well, still, that looks pretty dang good, man. It's almost pinkish, you know? This is
Got some weather to it.
nice, like weathered or textured powder coat here, and then, yeah, redhead, baby. You want to just single strap it and see how it goes? I'm up for anything, dude.
Try it.
You know, that lift is right there. I keep thinking you're gonna be like, I'll just get in the lift. Yep, I like it. Maybe want to adjust that. All right, so first thing this morning, we cut up a bunch of blocks. So this is a pretty expensive block, but because these are 14-inch tall I-joists, we needed a block down on the end. So if you look over here, you can see we just went ahead and tested what we're gonna do. I say tested, but it was all engineered. And that is every other joist bay, we gotta put a block like this. And I don't understand really where this is gonna, you know, be that useful, but in engineering world, they say this is gonna help the racking of the floor. My opinion, and I'm not an engineer, is I'm gonna sheathe the top and I'm mounted on the bottom. I don't see how this whole floor could rack inside this building, but we're gonna do it anyway because that's what they told us. So in order to make our job easier, we're gonna go out and install all these blocks across this header. That way it's easy to just come in and we can set all of our hangers in. The other thing I have to do is you see this thin web, and I know people are like, oh, I-joists are, you know, this is an engineered, super strong, durable product, and I like them. I know some people worry about fire and all that other stuff, but it's a wood house. Like, I mean, there's a really good chance that if you get a fire in your house, it's probably a total loss. The big thing is we want to get people out safely, right? So that's where people are usually concerned. And the strength of this and the engineering requires us to fill this space in where it goes in our hanger. And that's gonna be a fun job for Greg when I'm gone one day, but we'll have to do that at some point. So don't worry, Greg, I'll help you get started, okay? There's only a couple that you'll have to do. It's not like every one of these. What do we decide?
We're building a 304-foot long mezzanine.
Yeah, what do we decide?
It's 256 I-joists or whatever it is, 229.
Isn't it a total of
900?
It's 4 blocks per joist, so 220 whatever times 4. So it's over 1,000 little things have to be installed. But it'll be pretty easy, I think. It'll be pretty easy. So we're gonna go ahead and get these installed.
These are
boom, boom, every other one, and then we've got. These are some 5/16 by 5 1/8 GRK structural screws. And while we're gonna go down our way, we're gonna come back and screw these into the column where all these headers are. So, boom.
Whoa!
How's that gonna work for you?
Whoa! It's crazy.
So this way, when these are up here and these get fastened, these blocks are gonna prevent this from racking. You know, even though, yeah, I don't know, seems overkill. And it's funny because if you talk to an engineer, or you talk to the engineer, or I talk to the engineer, not you, he wanted this every bay. So he wanted one on every bay, and I'm like, is that really necessary? He goes, well, it's the way they draw it up, but you can actually do this and it's fine too. And I'm thinking, man, that had to have saved me a ton of money just by asking. So I guess the point is, always kind of, if you've been building a long time and something seems a little bit odd because in the field you don't ever see it that way, you know, just always ask the question. Did we carry these last time?
Freak!
Yeah, we did. I remember thinking, you know, if my truck wasn't in the way, I'd grab a piece of machinery. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, so the nice thing is we got the telehandler, so we can just kind of work right off the bunk of I-joists. The bad thing is here, the lift is just higher than the joist, so I can't stay underneath of it. I think as we get towards the middle, the grade is a little bit lower inside and we might be okay. But so we're gonna have to kind of run the machine. It's gonna be loud, it's gonna be annoying, but we're gonna run it out and we're gonna set the I-joists in place, tack them with the joist hanger gun so everything is good here, and then we will we'll go to that end later and probably, I mean, really, Greg, we can probably we'll be able to just slap them against it and boom, boom, just nail it off. Mm-hmm. So I think this should go pretty quick.
Oh boy.
Okay,
I must have all the weight, huh?
You have all, I literally am doing, I'm not doing anything, dude. You did everything. Okay, now I'm gonna take one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take one.
Get my hands out of the way. Go under, that way go.
I'm gonna go right over top of you, okay?
Yep.
Got it.
Oh!
Okay, it's all you. And we go, boom, boom. 3 booms for I-joist, Greg.
Oh my gosh. The other side. Oh no, never mind.
That's a lot of joists, man, for only being 90 feet down the wall. So we got another 210. So we got them all placed. Now we're gonna go through, we're gonna get at the lift on the outside. We're gonna nail off all these hangers, get everything exactly where we want it. And then what we'll do is straighten the face. So this is not connected back here. These are just floating. And what we'll do is we'll plumb this end. We'll put a string line. Greg's already got the string line set up. And then we can measure 1.5 inches off the string to the header, you'll see, and get this all straightened out, and then we'll tack these in. Cool. Looks nice, Greg. That's one heck of a big dance floor we're gonna have here.
I'd rather hit something than
I'd rather you hit something than not. Ooh. This is the end of where, you know, our first 90 feet. We're gonna straighten this based off of plumb. We got the board up here. That'll give us 1.5 inches. So when you come in here and measure, boom, 1.5 inches to the string line, we can then have a string going from end to end, and at each post we'll measure 1.5 inches. And if there's anything that to our eye looks weird in between, but I'll be honest, we're not gonna be very successful in moving this 5-ply or 5.25 inch beam. It's so solid and rigid. So our goal is to get it as straight as possible, and then we'll tie it all back to the wall because we know that's not moving. Right there, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yep, hit that. Okay. So now we're plumb here, and we're just gonna go through, and Greg, I'll drive down to each column, and I guess you screw it in, eh? Okay.
Huh?
What?
You good?
Yeah, I'll run with that, man. I'll run with that. Give me a mark, Greg, 1/8 of an inch away. So you can see if I move it, okay?
Yep.
Tell me if I move it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, almost got it. Come on.
1.5 inches, my guy. And honestly, this did probably help it. I think we got to go back here somewhere.
No.
And I got to push in somewhere in this middle right here.
Bro, right there, dog. What did that do?
Well, I mean, I'm chasing a 16th there.
Don't chase a 6.
Okay. Yep. That's it. We're all good. We got a nice. You can look down. Look at that sucker, man. That is what I love about engineered materials. Greg, that is something to write home about, man. How is this easier?
Just believe it.
Believe it?
Believe it.
I don't want to believe it. Yeah, I'm not sure I got this one figured out. That wasn't tight, but good enough. Could have taken 2 at a time.
Yeah, we could have taken 2 at a time.
We just put 1 in each hand and it would have balanced us out pretty nicely.
1 in each hand.
Huh?
No, dog. No.
You know what really makes it awkward?
What?
Is when it like
When it wobbles?
wibbles and wobbles. Get it, buddy?
There we go.
$18.3. They're an inch too long for what we can do. Too long.
What?
It's too long. Make it shorter.
Perfect will have to do.
Still have 170 feet to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers.
Remember when we kind of joked about doing this, you know? Yeah, we'll just build a wood mezzanine. Let me try and come out just a. Give a little shake. 1 second. I'd say go ahead, my guy. Heck yeah. Look at that. That's a lot. 136 feet to be exact. And I think we're getting subfloor today, so we can start running subfloor, and then we've got the rest of our framing coming in the following week. They had to special order a bunch more of these guys right here. So yeah, I think we're gonna move on to subfloor next. Exciting morning here, guys. We've got half of the mezzanine frame. We got our I-joists all set, blocked, and we are ready for some subfloor. So we've got LP Legacy. The reason I went with Legacy is because not only it's the best subfloor, it really truly is, I love it, but specifically out here where there's no concrete floor, there's moisture, and today actually there is a lot of moisture in here because we've gotten a whole weekend's worth of rain and the humidity is high. I wanted to have a product that I would feel good about leaving up here in these conditions that are gonna really fight the moisture battle. And Legacy is built unlike most commodity subfloor OSB products. It's gonna hold up to these temperature and weather changes really well. It's very stable. So we're gonna get our line snapped. Well, I gotta do a dimension check. I think it's 47 and 7/8, and then we'll get our first row ran out. So Greg, let's go 47 and a half.
47 and a half.
Well, are we gonna rip the tongue off then, is what you're saying?
Well, if we're gonna put a cap over it, I don't think we need to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, who cares if there's a groove there? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just go 47 3/4, and we'll run that right on the edge. Okay. Sound good to you?
Yep.
All right.
47 3/4.
I'll get mine set, Greg, and I'll kind of bring it, and then we'll get a center line snapped. always a setup. Always a setup. We're ready now, though. You're built for this, Greg. Remember that. This is what you trained for all last summer. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll get it.
Is that why you sent me away?
That's why I sent you away.
I thought it was because you didn't love me.
No. Sometimes if you truly love somebody, you got to let them go, you know? And then you bring them back. Okay, you got it? There, that's much better. Now listen, guys, we're not gonna glue this. Literally, squeaks are not an issue out here. We're using ring shank nails. It's gonna be great. If there's a little squeak when the golf cart runs across this,
It's not living space.
that's not a big deal. We're efficiency, cost effectiveness, but long-term durability. The glue is only gonna keep it from squeaking. It's not gonna, well, it will adhere it, but it's not going anywhere.
Right.
We're gonna put so many nails through this thing, it's gonna make your head spin. Oh yeah, this is gonna, we're gonna fly with this, brother. I wish I had one more guy here.
The nail?
Yeah, there'd be a guy nailing behind us. All right. That's what I love about Legacy. I actually don't even need the sledge. Well, I want it, Greg. I want it for ease, but it goes together pretty darn nice. I need shorts. I'm gonna be sweating like crazy. It's so humid in here.
This is what you gotta do. You gotta take your pants, you gotta roll them up. I think they call this the Euro roll.
I'm ready. You want me? I got it. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down.
Yeah, I don't want to, trying to figure out how I want to grab this.
Take that way. Ugh. Woo! We're earning it today. I love subfloor, man. It goes so fast, especially when it's going together as well as this is. We just realized today is November 4th, so 11/4. This was sanded on 10/30. So 5-6 days ago, this product was made. That is amazing. You don't see that often. That is amazing. So this is a 2 3/8 113 galvanized nail, ring shank. Perfect for this. Dude, this is warm.
Dude, it's so hot.
How's that possible?
Feel the pile. Feel the pile. Go feel that one right now.
No, I feel it.
Go feel that one right now.
And dude, this is still, it's still warm.
This is fresh off the line.
Holy cow. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
I don't know. Actually, I was thinking about that.
Well, don't stop. Don't keep thinking, okay?
Well,
Let's keep the thinking to a minimum.
I thought we were starting to pay me for that.
No.
No? Oh.
Dude, that is, I don't know how many sheets that is, but at least half a bunk, so 20-some sheets in what feels like 10 minutes.
We've never had it this good.
No, this is amazing. Wish I would have wore shorts. Woo! So what I'm doing is when I nail these, I'm not nailing the top row where the eye joists are, and that's because when Greg comes in with the next sheet, which you're gonna move that, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it and open up the next bunk.
Yeah, this joint right here where this is gonna be a butt joint, I want this eye joist to be perfect. If I nail it right now, where it stands, when we put the sheet down, it could have moved around. So I wait until we lay that next sheet down. I can make sure I'm in the center. These other ones, they don't matter as much because, I mean, these are an LVL top and bottom chord eye joist. They're gonna be really straight. I wanna make sure that my joints are good. These other ones, they're gonna be just fine. As long as they're right around my numbers that are marked out for 16 on centers, I know they're gonna be pretty good. I try to get as many as I can done, obviously while I'm waiting for Greg, but also I wanna try to stay in some form of an order so that we don't forget where we missed some nails and then never nail them, because that does happen. All right, so I haven't done that sheet. We're gonna stay that way, okay. Did you hear that? I might need to spread them out just a hair.
Square them out?
Spread them out.
Oh, spread them out. I was gonna say, I don't know what you mean by square them out.
That's because I didn't say square them out.
But it makes sense since you didn't say that.
Mm-hmm. My biggest fear is that I'm gonna slip, miss my joist with my nail. It's gonna shoot right down on top of one of my customers' golf carts. That would really suck, Craig.
What?
If I slipped, I'm really conscious on the leading edge because I don't wanna miss and a nail go right into somebody's. That's what insurance is for, right?
Yeah. That just shows like how crazy flat this floor is. When you slide it across all those grooves,
yeah.
One of them hit.
So we are as far as we can go until we get more framing on these, but we can get these all done here. And I haven't taken a tape measure, but it's gonna be probably just over 2 feet, which sucks for use, you know?
2 foot and probably ½ inch.
Yeah, it's really not the ideal dimension, 18 feet. I mean, we should have probably thought about it. Well, we couldn't, we needed 18 feet. That's what the customer wanted. But you know, the sheets are only 47 3/4, probably 47 and like a half by the time you tuck the tongue in the groove.
Yeah, 47 3/4
what do you got?
Edge of the tongue.
Yeah, what do you got? Probably like 25 inches.
Ooh, how about 26?
All right, well, yeah, if 4 sheets were getting roughly ½ of an inch, 47 3/8 tight.
2 inch.
Yeah, that's 2 inches. So there's really no reason to go around the post, Greg. A wheel can't go that far forward.
A wheel can't go that far.
No, that would be a waste of time, and it would involve, I mean, it would look nice, but.
The perfectionist in me says do it, but.
Yeah, I mean, how hard would it be to just put the sheet down, go boom, boom,
yeah,
cut it, boom, boom, cut it.
Slide the sheet up to it.
We just did this whole subfloor, it's 10:30. So we start at 9 o'clock, not even? Just drop them. Well, not like that, like pull them right off the table. Yeah, just like that. Little overcut never hurt nobody, man. Booyah, Grandma. I saved you some nailing. Wow, that is one heck of a morning, man. Almost 2 full bunks of legacy laid out. We got just this little corner to do when we, continue our framing. But how's it feel, Greg?
Solid.
It's a solid mezzanine, man. Nice work. I was coming in for that, but thanks for this. Thanks for that. Whew. Wow. All right. Well, guess what we get to do? We get to basically do this entire process a whole nother time. So we've got the other half of our order coming in, I think either end of this week. What's the date? Was it the 10th? Yeah. So we will have to go do something else, but we'll keep this video rolling right into just a bunch of cool footage. We'll rock out this other half, get all that framing done, and have ourselves a massive dance floor. Stick around to the end. I'm gonna talk my customer into letting Greg and I maybe like do something up here with a couple carts,
Like a little racetrack?
Yeah, like maybe see who.
Rainbow Road?
Something. Yeah. We'll keep it fun. Or if nothing else, I'm bringing a BMX bike up here or something. Yeah. A one wheel. I've always wanted a one wheel. I should buy a one wheel. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's get this all nailed off, get this done, and we'll be on to the next half, dude. This worked out awesome. Look at this, man. This is awesome. All right, we're back, guys. We got that first half all done on the mezzanine. We just got a fresh load of some monster beams, so we're gonna get them all marked up, get our hangers on them, get them mounted, and then we'll move to I-joist. Greg, look at the date on those beams. 10/30/24. So these things were made a week ago. That's pretty cool. And then they got shipped to Boise. And
Same day as our sheathing was made.
That's right. That's right. Good point. All right, let's roll this.
Watch your toes on that
Yep.
one.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap. I want to get to these guys right here. Here, hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, let it go. Oh, that was enough work for the morning right there.
Yep, I'm done. Going home.
Let's go. Dump that.
I need to get off this coat.
Oh,
Just that little bit got me going.
I'm telling you, dude. That's why I took mine off.
Woo! Watch your ankles on that big beam.
All right, let's get clean cuts on the ends. We'll get them marked up. And then 7 and 15 16ths. You want to carry it?
It's a long way to carry it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's make them and then let's carry them in there. All at once.
With the
With the machine.
machine, okay.
Yeah. Good?
Beautiful.
Think there's anybody out there watching this video like, wait a second, you saying I can hook my tape on a nail? I had no idea. You think there's anybody out there?
I don't think so.
Let me know, guys. Be humble. Let me know in the comments if you're like, wow, I didn't know that you could take a tape measure and hook it onto a nail so you didn't have to hold it. I mean, there's a point in your life where you learn that, Greg. It's not like you're born with that knowledge.
I don't know. I feel like I knew how to do that from day one.
Definitely you didn't. You were probably trying to take out your diamond studded earring and set it in the tape to hold it or something. But yeah, I could use this.
It's the same concept.
You're clear. Ready. Well, I'm clearly ready.
Your way.
Uh-oh. Okay, but there we go. yeah, I'm ready, buddy. This is a one-man job, so want me to start putting hangers on beams?
Could. We could bust this out real quick.
What's that?
Or we could bust it out really quick.
I can't hear you. Set right there. You just set it there. I'm not gonna go anymore. I like it. Not as fast.
How about them apples?
What's that?
I said, how about them apples?
How about them?
Crispy. That's the way to go right there.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. I was gonna hit you, but I didn't want to get yelled at, you know?
Yep, I would rather have that than you flipping like you do. overly dramatically.
Go move the lift, man. Whoa, whoa, dude, don't touch it, man. Don't touch it.
Yeah, that sucked, didn't it?
No, I don't care. Yeah, okay. Can you take it in there or no?
No, you come.
All right, I see that, I see it, yeah. Okay.
You got it? You need me?
I hope I can do it. I want you to be proud of me. Such a dumb way to do it. Yeah, that's a lot of work. And it's gonna mess up my brackets.
Oh, well, I guess I gotta put it where there's no bracket, huh?
Oh,
So that's no bueno?
It's not as easy as the way it was. I can make it work. However, whatever works for you, man.
I just want whatever works for you, man.
Well, I want you to be happy.
I want you to be happy.
Well, then don't do that again. Might be the move, dude. You maybe were just early on your idea, you know?
Yeah. Sounds like most of my life, you know? Just a little bit
Premature?
too soon.
Just watch out for the hangers, would you?
Yeah.
Man, that was so good, dude. Actually, the way you did that, I really enjoyed that way. I think we should continue to do that the entire way. It actually was really nice, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even being sarcastic, even though it sounds that way. I just don't think I saw your way, Greg.
You don't understand me, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, let's just cut 1.5 inches off. Nice. Wow. That was a lot of I-joists, a lot of LVLs, a lot of work. We got all the main framing up, so we're gonna go through, we're gonna get all of our hanger nails done, get all these joists secured, and we'll be ready to run the other 2 pallets, bundles, whatever you want to call it, of Legacy subfloor. All right, now that we've got all these joists in, we got to come through and get them set in our hangers, nail our other side of our hangers. And then we've got our string line back up, and this is end to end. And it's how we're gonna determine if we're straight or not. So I'm looking for 1.5 inches. This whole thing is gonna have to come out probably a 1/16, which, oh yeah, I'll be able to do that. Okay, Greg, it's this, yeah, yep, that one. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna get the one to the right also. Let me just confirm it though. Yeah, all good, dude. Okay. So we're gonna do that at each post location, make sure we're 1.5 inches, and then we'll come through and then we'll fasten all of them. But that'll ensure that we don't have one sticking out or in too far. Let's see, this good, that good? Okay, we're good. I'm getting sweaty, man.
I just expect you to be sweaty all the time.
Oh. One more, come on. Let's go.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Put my hammer in it.
You're the man, dude. Yep. Okay, I gotta pull this one out, Greg.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I'll go hit that. These are all nailed. Oh.
Doesn't like some of these.
Oh, we did it, dude. One second. I gotta be comfortable.
Hey,
Now
walk it back.
Gotta walk it back.
Walk it back.
This is the top sheet?
Yeah, the rest look good.
Ah, something's.
Go ahead. We're hitting somewhere. I think it's that corner.
All you. There we go. You like it?
Yep. Come on, man.
All you. boy, that was a lot. A lot of subfloor in just under 2 hours, actually. We just laid 160,
180,
170 some foot. Yeah. It's lunchtime. Then we'll come back, we'll finish this in the wall, and then we gotta cut all of our rips down and go up here. So that'll probably be our afternoon, nailing in that stuff.
Yep.
Woo, nice job. That's good.
I need you to go over there and lift that board for me.
Wait, no, but that's dumb. That's dumb. Here, seriously. So we'll put it on pause. Let's see if it, okay, this, I mean, this is, obviously it's liftable. You can't fake, that's heavy. It's heavy as crap. It adds, dude.
It looks effortless.
Yeah, it's not effortless. It's still heavy, but
Yeah, 'cause it's not meant to like lift for you.
no, because you don't want to lose your strength. You want to be assisted so that you're good at the end of the day. All right, I had to just bring this out, guys. Greg wanted me to put it on. Oops, I just did on my tool belt. It's not set up correctly. I need to do some measuring and some adjusting, and then I'll use it. But this is the Festool Exosuit. It's got a battery, and yeah, I got to do a bunch of adjustments to make it fit me a little bit better. I just pulled it out of the box and put it on. So that's that. It's not as nearly as uncomfortable as it probably looked. That actually was really quite cool. I need that suit back. I feel so weak without it.
Yeah, you really lost your strength there, bud. You got it?
No. Whoo!
You turn it on?
Yes, I turned it on.
Wait. Yep.
All right, that's all the full sheets. We're down to the end. Now we got to run a bunch through the table saw, cut them down for this last strip. Unfortunately, we can't use halves. We got to actually waste a whole piece because we're going to burn it up into the bay around the columns. So, oh well. This is the last piece, buddy.
Oh,
You idiot, dude!
I gotta.
I trusted you. Oh boy. You'd think that's all the nailing, but no. All the fields got to get nailed. So all the perimeters are done, but now I got to go through, get all this cleaned up, and then hit all the middles. Oh boy. Well, you guys, we're done with the mezzanine. We got a 304-foot long, 18-foot wide mezzanine Greg and I built in, I would say just over probably 5 or 6 days, maybe 7 days. I've never done a mezzanine this big. I've never installed this many I-joists or this much subfloor at once. So now it's really just time to do the true test, and that is, we got the golf car up here. Customer let us bring it up, and it's time to just really test this out, make sure we do our final safety inspection. So, yeah. One crazy note, this mezzanine has more square footage than my last shop, the Big Red Barn. There's over 6,000 square foot of mezzanine space up here, and it feels rock solid. So if you guys enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed for more. We're gonna go ahead and clean up and get out of here. See you guys later.